Play Charlotte, the first ever MSG Network Daily News Boys and Girls All-Star teams will be announced at the half. And here's a look at some very talented ladies that make up our first team. Paula Moore was a big reason the Lady Hilltoppers of Bridgeport Central posted a 95-9 career mark during her 4-year varsity career. At 5'11", she was a dominating force on the front line and shot a blistering 58% from the field, en route to her 15.4 points per game. Her coach Richard Fisher says Paula's an incredible rebounder and can bang with anyone, evidenced by her school record 1,067 rebounds. Moore will take her B average and 1,351 career points to Syracuse in the fall. Over in Jersey City, opposing coaches of St. Dominic are breathing a sigh these days, knowing Angela Zampella's 4-year career is done. This season, the 5'7" combo guard averaged 21.9 points, 9 assists, and 9 steals a game. Next year, Zampella, the former all-star pitcher in Little League, will be playing for St. Joe's of Pennsylvania. All exceptional programs have great point guards, and that's exactly what Christ the King had in Christina Alexander. One of the top 20 seniors in the country, the 5'6", two-time New York All-State selection didn't put up eye-popping numbers, 10.4 points and 5 assists per game. But the way she ran the Royals machine from both sides of the ball made her a team catalyst. George Mason University hoping she'll do the same the next 4 years. To say Niesha Butler of the Riverdale School in the Bronx is a scorer is quite an understatement. At 5'7½", the combo guard averaged 30 a game this year. But it's when you add up the sophomore's career numbers you get the complete portfolio. Before this year, she started varsity for Columbia Prep for 2 years and totaled over 1,000 points. Next year, as a junior, the 15-year-old, who's already being coveted by major colleges, will go over 2,000 points for her career.
And tomorrow at the Garden, a triple header, high school basketball. As part of the festivities, they'll hold slam dunk and three-point shooting contests. And an interesting twist, this is Niesha Butler of Riverdale Country Day. Before her career is over, she'll become the all-time New York City girls scorer, averages 30 a game. She has been chosen to compete against the boys tomorrow.
I'm representing a large group of girls out there, so I mean, hopefully, my best would be good enough, and I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Oh, so how does she do from three-point range? Here she is practicing her final practice today, and 2 in a row, and hit another one. Go ahead. Not bad. All right. So I'll put my money on her.
She has the moves of a Muggsy Bogues, the shot of a Penny Hardaway. And to really sink the basket, she has the beauty of a Tyra Banks. Let us introduce you tonight to someone who many are calling a basketball prodigy. Meet 16-year-old Niesha Butler.
I have a shirt that said, "Come to play, not to cheer." With me, I have my own style.
In fact, Niesha's style has earned her a spot as one of the USA's top juniors. And on Saturday, she'll be the first woman ever to participate in the Super 6 Classic, a three-point shootout against some of the top up-and-coming basketball stars in high school.
I'm just glad that I'm the first, girl to participate. I mean, if I win, that's excellent, but if I don't, hey, you never know.
The objective tomorrow is to shoot from the three-point line. And if you're wondering how well Niesha can do that, well, take a look at some of these highlights from tonight's game.
She could definitely beat quite a number of the male population.
How do you think she's going to do tomorrow?
I think she's going to win it.
Niesha's career began at age 8. Her stepfather, who is the driving force behind her, couldn't believe the talent she had. And at that young age, Niesha was sneaking out at 5 a.m. to shoot hoops in the local playground.
She would take on teenagers, and she was only like 9 years old at the time, But she showed a certain amount of fearlessness, and she just kept going at it.
She's honored to be the only and first female to be competing on the Madison Square Garden floor. We're very honored.
Averaging almost 31 points a game, Niesha could have had her pick of any of the best basketball high schools in New York City. But September of 1995, she left Columbia Prep to enroll at Riverdale Country School, a a small private high school with a tuition of almost $16,000 a year.
Are you smart?
I'm very intelligent. Yeah. I'm smart enough to go to either Duke or Stanford or any school basically I want right now.
Well, whatever her future holds, you can bet one thing. Come tomorrow, Niesha's sure to give the big-name male shooters a few three-pointers of her own. Reporting from Riverdale, the Bronx, I'm Mary Garofalo, Fox News.
Carrie say?
Girls rule.
All right, talking about basketball, as I believe we just were. The Garden plays host tomorrow to the Super Six, six of the finest high school basketball teams in the metropolitan area, and actually in the country. Also on tap, a three-point shooting contest in which the boys will be challenged by one of the best female players in the city, Niesha Butler from Riverdale Country School in the Bronx. She's a junior. She averages about 30 points a game. She has more than 2,200 points in her high school career. But Butler would like to play a real game on Super Saturday.
Hustle, play defense, play offense, and do everything such as basketball game entails. But unfortunately, one step at a time. I mean, maybe they might ask a girls team to play next year. You never know.
Garden, over 2,300 career points, and you're just a junior. This isn't a game situation, but how will you treat this?
I take it seriously, but I'm going to have fun. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? I mean, I'm just going to go out and have fun, basically.
Think there'd be more pressure on you because you're a girl, or the 7 other guys because if a girl beats them, they're going to take some heat?
More pressure on the guys. Because if I win, they'll know I win. I mean, I think it's a lot of publicity about this, so they'll feel it.
And how much practice have you done? Aside from game and just regular practice stuff, have you worked on this?
Well, I just found out a week ago, so no, actually I haven't been practicing. I just had games, like, for the last week, 3 games, so I've been very tired, basically.
We'll see you later.
All right, Niesha, it was much anticipated. You're out there, the only girl in this three-point contest. Must have been a tremendous experience for you.
It was. I mean, I liked shooting on the floor. I liked participating. The competitive drive was there. So I had fun, though. I mean, it was great.
How to evaluate how you did out there?
Well, let me think. I mean, I was just shooting. I mean, the balls got mixed up and everything like that, But as a player, I don't blame that. I guess I should have made the shots that I did take. I mean, it was just confusing a little bit, but it was good. I had fun.
There's no doubt you were the crowd favorite out there. I mean, all the media hype, everybody was going for you in this contest. You said you weren't nervous going in, but when you finally stepped out there and you're ready to do it, how'd you feel?
I was shocked. I wasn't nervous. I mean, I didn't think it put extra pressure. I mean, of course, I knew that I was sort of going to go out there and, play and, we'll shoot or something like that. But I think I just was shocked that they actually cheered like that. I mean, wow, that was great. Okay.
Thank you very much.
This morning, our window on America opens on a young woman you'll be hearing a lot about in the next few years. Women's professional basketball is the fastest growing sport in America, and the stars of tomorrow are already on the courts and the playgrounds of today.
Watch carefully. Here's something special. This is talent and determination. A little showmanship and something more. It's the thing that Michael Jordan has. That thing that people pay money to see. Niesha Butler's got that thing. In spades.
She does everything well. She shoots well, she passes well, she jumps, she does everything well, and she has fun doing it. She'll challenge anybody, anytime, any place.
A few weeks ago, Niesha Butler went to Madison Square Garden as the first girl to compete against boys in a three-point shootout. At 16, she's already made a Reebok commercial. And she's about to break the New York City girls' scoring record, and she's just a junior.
What amazes me is that, you know, when she comes back next year, that the record will continue to be broken, because every time she scores a point, there'll be a new record.
For her stepfather, this is the payoff for 1,000 early mornings in the park, honing Niesha's basketball skills.
I just saw basketball as a vehicle. I've seen it open up a lot of doors for her.
It was Niesha's mother who took a little convincing.
I thought it was for boys. Why not tennis or track even? When I realized what he was doing, the work ethic combined with the end goal, after a while, it was okay.
The end goal for high school was not a basketball powerhouse, but one of New York's most academically competitive Ivy prep schools, Riverdale Country School.
Why a prep school?
Education. My parents always instilled in me to get a great education. And to use basketball, as much as I love it, you know, it's just not end-all, be-all all the time, you know? I might have something to fall back on.
The academic competition at Riverdale is intense.
So it's absolutely equal without adding the negative sign in front, cosine 310.
And it's fair to say that Niesha is holding her own. It's also fair to say that without basketball, she probably wouldn't be on scholarship here. And that without Niesha, Riverdale wouldn't be leading the league. For her parents, it's an opportunity to get the elite education they have always wanted for her.
We've got bins of college letters already pouring in that are interested. Duke, Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, Tennessee, UConn. And the one that made her, the one that really touched her was Stanford.
While the academic standards at Riverdale are a challenge for Niesha, the basketball standards of the Ivy Prep League are not exactly tough. So to keep her basketball skills sharp, she commutes between two worlds.
Gaucho's gym in the South Bronx is only a few short miles from Riverdale Country School in the North Bronx. But in reality, it's a world away.
When it comes to inner-city basketball, the Gauchos are on top. But until Niesha Butler came along, Gaucho's gym was for boys only. Dave Jones perfects Niesha's skills one-on-one.
Don't you think he's getting you better?
He first spotted her as an 8th grader, playing against high school girls.
This little girl just going up and down the court, just shooting threes and going by these big high school girls. I said, she could play. I said, she could play with us.
So Niesha started training with the boys in the toughest gym in New York.
The young lady was keeping up with the guys. Matter of fact, she was better than some of the guys.
Well, I'll tell you one guy she was better than. I went out on the court with that little girl, and she hurt my feelings. Still, we had a nice chat.
You have a lot of people who are watching out for you. 2 coaches, your mom, your dad. Is it tough sometimes to figure out who to listen to?
Yes, it is. I listen to everyone, but I ultimately have to listen to myself, you know, what I want to do and what I have to do, you know. I mean, as long as I stay healthy, I guess I can do everything.
Do you feel blessed?
Yes. I thank God every night. I do. Because it could be someone else out there, you know?
Very impressive, Niesha and her parents. I asked her who her heroes were, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson. Nope, her parents. She says that being out in the park with her stepdad at 5 in the morning, working on that, getting close to him was something that she'll never, ever forget, and you can see it's paid off.
You can see the love that's there. So what was it like to go one-on-one with her?
Well, once I got my eyebrows off the ground, it wasn't okay. But take a peek right here. I did all right. Take a look.
We'll get to see
See,
you.
we're one-on-one. She's working on me. She's working on me now. She's got me. Now back up. Zip. Boom.
Oh, where is him?
All the guys were booing me because they all liked her. They cheered for her. They booed for the old guy.
When you play me, you better not come with that. Because that won't get you this. And this is mine. And hers. And hers. True. What it will get you is right back on that little yellow bus with that little old man to take you right back home. Bye-bye. Remember, this is my house and this is my planet. Oh, and have a nice day.
Butler.